Someone at the back. I haven't had many people from the back. Come, whoever you are, come, you know. Yeah, just come.
Namaste, Mooji.
Okay.
So nice to be here in your presence.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of our efforts are to reach to the top of the mountain of freedom, to discover our true voice, true selves. And there are so many ways to get there. And one successful way for me to get there is Ayahuasca. For the ones who don't know, it's the herbal medicinal plant coming from the jungles of the Amazon. So I see myself as an onion, and when I do ayahuasca, all the layers are peeling off, and my true source comes, and I can make a connection with my source and with the universe, and I sense the oneness and everything.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate to cure a chronic illness in the Peruvian Amazon. So, and it's incredible to see how quickly it's spreading around the world. A lot of people are inquiring about it. They're going, or the shamans are coming to Europe, to modern world. Sometimes they're arrested. But there's a huge effort going around it, and I would like to get your perspective.
So you slow down a little bit? You slow down a little, yes, okay.
I would like to get your perspective on it, because I feel like I'm pretty much involved, and I don't give guidance, but when people ask me, I tell them what it is like and to go for it, and
yes.
Maybe it's not a good karma or bad karma, so I would like to...
It is fine, but it wears off, no?
Yes.
There's something that doesn't wear off. If you use some substance to, go inside, it is fine. It is life. We are doing it. I think everybody is taking some kind of substance to get out of their regular state, actually. In alcohol, we are doing that also to try and get out of this tight state of mind and things like this. People are searching. Maybe not so consciously, but they're searching. And amongst them, ayahuasca is growing in some way because it is a natural, organic thing. But also its effect wears off. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It means during your trip, you see things and you understand, you come to the much more refined states of consciousness and you experience. And it's beautiful, but it wears off at a certain point, and then your experience just stays as a memory. What I am showing here is something which is not a substance. It is your natural state. Your natural state. When you look from this and you really understand, you really grasp, because the reflex is to keep going back to the old regime of identity and thinking. So for a while it will continue this to and fro, but gradually it will start to move more in the dimension of real self-discovery, because the fruits are immediate and you can taste it that, wait, I am so much better. My mind is not so selfish. All of these things have gone when I'm here, you see. And then you have the sense that you come and go. Then gradually you come, if you're receiving the right guidance, you'll see that you are not the one coming and going. It's just the idea you have of yourself, which has been endorsed with a lot of energy and belief, is what is coming and going. And you come to see you're the one that doesn't come and go. You actually experience this. And then you have crossed over, you're cured of the illness of delusion. This is what happened. And thereafter, it's not that you are taking anything, some substance or something to get an effect, because the self is not an effect. Everything else is an effect. Even the sense of the person is an effect in consciousness. You see? So this is why I recommend. I don't say, don't do this. No, people are going to try. I will just tell you that whatever you try outside is not permanent. It might permanently screw up your head, some things, but the effects don't. And I'm not speaking specifically about ayahuasca. I mean, there are other things we are taking in the West. We don't have to go to the Amazon to get screwed up. And the ayahuasca helps to introduce states that are very clean. And for many people, it's not everybody is suited also. You see, whatever it is that is your tendency, it will heighten. If you are more meditative, it will make you deeply meditative. If you have love in you, it will make you intensify the love. If you are suspicious, it will make you even more suspicious. You see, it just heightens. It's like turning up the dimmer switch of sensitivity or some sort, but for a time. So what is being pointed here is not like that. It is keep looking from your true place. And this is the most natural. And come to see eventually that your mind has always been looking for some effect. It's always looking for something to taste. We love tasting. And as soon as the consciousness manifested in form, it's like it became addicted and attached to experiencing. It totally loves experiencing the good and the bad. It loves the contrast. It loves the uncertainty. It loves the negativity, and it loves the healing and the growing and all of this. We love it. But some beings become even tired of experiencing. They said, my experiencing seemed to be going round and round and round. Even my mother wrote one time and told me, I have really been reflecting, and I see that for much of my life, I have just been collecting trouble. I don't want to die, but I am ready. I'm not hungry for experiencing. Something has become very calm. In her love for Jesus Christ, she seems to be resolved with that or something. So not everyone is on the galloping away for experiencing. And as you come more to inside and be one with what you cannot be two with, actually, when you come to discover more and more, you will see that you're not addicted to anything, not even experiencing. You don't curse it, but you are that which experiences experiencing. It is beautiful, enriching, deepening experiences, you see. And come finally to see that you are immutable, yourself is unchanging, perfect. And that is the journey. The journey of a true human being is all inside. Outside is only kind of a way of learning more about inside. It's not that inside is all about learning outside. Outside is a way of reflecting and learning about inside. And then at the highest point, you transcend inside and outside. It becomes totally universal. And in the time that we have spent here together in Rishikesh, some people will have gone the whole way, can go the whole way. Because the pointing is simple enough. But as I said, the truth is simple, no? But the seeker of truth is complex. Because it starts from the position of personhood. And the person is not stable. You see? But with right guidance, wise guidance, you come to see, and your seeing becomes so all-encompassing. Because some people, they understand small steps at a time. Small steps at a time. But some beings are making their steps are like they're stepping in galaxies of understanding. Because they look at the big, from the big space. Others maybe a little bit. Others just can look and say, oh. When someone can tell you that on this side of the eyes, the world you see is a construct of an interrelated play of the 5 elements. And you are none of these elements. You see, they are connected with you. They arise in you and for you. but they are not definitely you. They don't define what you are. You are perceiving them. And that the world you see is a combination of the elements in form and name. And that if you are not one of them or 5 of them, then all that you see you are not actually. It's only appearances. Some people understand that the entire waking state and the one who is experiencing the waking state with passion, all of this is the play and the content of the play of the waking state. And something observes that. And they can grasp that. Like immediately. What is the outcome of grasping this? Do they throw away life? Not at all. They're in life in a new way, in a beautiful way. They're not a victim now. They understand and they see, because their consciousness is functioning without the disability of personhood. Personhood is only something we are compelled to experience a phase for a time. And then you naturally aspire to grow out of it as soon as you see the limitations of just personhood. Then you are expanding into a space or a dimension I call the state of presence, which is the godly principle inside each sentient form. That is what I'm sharing here. And you follow, immediately you come to that seeing. And I say, there's no need to use imagination, because it's not a fantasy. It is clean, sober experiencing. You see?
Thank you.
Thank you.